Check it out, guys. That's what we're putting on this pond. Give this a good fixing. We put the Aero in a tank, add a little bit of water, make sure we get some coverage. We're just going to work our way around this pond. I'm sitting here with Michael and Christine, Pine Island Botanicals, trying to get this pond to clear up. As you guys can see, it's pretty green. This is also going to be how we can take a whack out of Lake Okeechobee. Using the same exact product. Was used in 2008 to help fix an algae problem in China for the Olympics that we didn't know about because it was a problem before the Olympics and not during, thanks to Biofeed. Yeah, there's nothing harmful in here. It's 100% non-toxic and biodegradable. We're going to hit this with a gallon of Aero for about how much water's in here. We're going to hit it again in 2 weeks and again in 2 weeks, and then we're going to go at it with Aqua Pro for another session. And after that, we should only have to use that Aqua Pro maybe once a month just for maintenance. The Aero has a lot more of the aminocarbon technology in it, concentrated form. So what we're doing is we're biologically splitting water molecules in half. So we've actually turned off the aeration in this pond because you can replace mechanical aeration. Mechanical aeration, you're only going to get about 10% of the water column to have oxygen in it, and even then it's quickly releasing oxygen. That bubble rises up and becomes air. This is elemental oxygen. So getting down to the science of it, huh, Michael?
We are, sounds like it.
Yeah. Good stuff. This right here is one of our experimental floating islands of duckweed, where we had the duckweed in here. Yeah, Michael said that it worked fantastically. What'd you say, 2 or 3 weeks and this pond was clear?
Yeah, ½ inch of scum in 2 weeks. We're clear.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yep. And how long had you been trying to fix this little pond?
Oh, probably a year and a half.
A good year and a half, and then the duckweed did it in 3 weeks. The problem with the duckweed that we were having is all the darn ducks like duckweed. That's why they call it duckweed. And they figured out if you could bounce on these little rafts, you could actually drown one side of it and get the duckweed to come out.
Smart ducks.
Yep, smart ducks. But that's something that you also learn with nature. That's going to be a problem too.
Our problem is with just a little bit too much nitrate in the pond, I think. Wouldn't you say?
Yep, nitrates and phosphates for sure. So what we're doing by adding the elemental oxygen, is all the little micro homies that we can't see. The little microorganisms in this pond are going to be able to do their job better, because right now they're in an anaerobic situation, a lack of oxygen. And now we're going to be providing an aerobic situation for them to thrive in. And when these bacteria are thriving, they eat the pollution, they eat the nitrates, the phosphates, all this and that. It's the reduce, reuse, recycle concept right here in the pond. Now, this is going to be a great example for how we're going to conquer Lake Okeechobee as well. But I wouldn't like to call this a fix for it. The fix is stopping that pollution at its source. But this is going to be a great way that we can remediate what we've done in the past while we're learning how to change our behavior for the future. Greener solutions today equals bluer oceans tomorrow. And I'm all right with that.
Will it affect the animals?
No, it will not affect the animals, thank God. See the little homies here? Yeah. No, that's a great question, because it's something that we don't want to hurt our little critters.
Hurt my turtles and my ducks?
Nope,
and my chickens?
not at all. We've done this on rivers all around the world. So yeah, it's not just some crazy concoction. This stuff has actually been around, guys, since 1986. We're just going to start marketing a little bit better now that another scientist is getting behind this and knowing what this product can provide, guys. When you're adding oxygen to the water, it's like a Wi-Fi booster for all those little homies that we can't see. What this does ends the pollution. If I add more bacteria in here, they'll eat pollution as well. But one problem with that is they also consume the oxygen. When that DO, that oxygen goes down, then those microbes, they become dormant and become a part of the pollution. So yeah, guys, we'll check you out here in a couple weeks and show you what this pond's looking like. No more green.